Welcome to 365 Days of Richer Living, daily morning reading and meditation and prayer time. I'm Reverend Rafe Ellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader at Columbia Center for Spiritual Living in Columbia, Maryland. Today is August 31st. Divine love loves through me. And our reference quote this morning comes from the Atharva Veda. Grant that these forms may penetrate within our hearts. And the reading begins. The mood of the infinite mind is one of love. The action of intelligence takes place in loving ways. What God hath wrought has been by means of love. Knowing this, I realize that the love of God uses me as a center of distribution. If I let my mind be a center of God's intelligence, I must also let my heart be a center of God's love. Living the life of truth is a warm and joyous experience. I let God's ideas rule my mind, and I let God's love act through my heart. There is nothing within me to impede the love of the Spirit. I now release all personal opinions about others. I let go of all hurts and prejudices. I let the full action of divine love act through me, and be the basis of all human relationships. I am unified with the good in every person, and all else becomes as nothing. I have no interest in other people's faults. I keep my attention on the divine possibility within everyone I know. God's love is at the center of all, and it forever moves in perfect action through all. I am blessed and prospered by divine love. It enriches my soul, and it prospers my consciousness. It frees me from the errors of human judgment and makes me know that I am one with all good. With love in my heart, I forgive and forget all untruth. The true spiritual person is all I know each person to be, with whom I live, work, and play. All else is unimportant, for God's love is in me. For God's love in me is interested only in the good, the true, and the perfect. I think rightly, and I love greatly. This love flowing out of me is felt and recognized by others. In turn, they love me and judge me according to God's standards. I love to let love express through me. So let's take that into our time of meditation and contemplation. Recognize there is only one infinite power, one infinite presence, one infinite intelligence, one infinite abundance, one infinite peace, one infinite everything. In my infinite, I am recognizing that it is immeasurable, that it cannot be added to nor reduced, that it creates but is never absorbed or used up in any way by its creation. Being the one substance that all is made out of, all must contain it. It is eternal, meaning it has no end. And in this human understanding, I recognize it had no beginning. That being the only substance, it could not have been made from another substance. So I recognize that it simply always has been. That it is self-existent. And having no beginning, it can have no end. I know this power, this presence, to be the power and presence of love. I sense it. Of peace. Of everything that words and meaning tell me are good. This one is that. There is no oppositional power to it. In one, there can be no oppositional power. So I recognize that all life, that I am, that all life is, that every expression of creation within creation is a point of divine distribution, distributing all that this one source, this one substance is, interacting. And so this one creates and then releases its creation to explore, to use all that creation is, to experience more of itself. It releases control over its creation. It gives grace to itself as its creation. I know that I am that. I know that all life is that. And so I speak my word this morning, claiming, affirming, taking ownership that life is relationship. that the distribution must be distributed to something or someone. That God needs every point of distribution to express itself, to expand its experience of itself. I recognize, I claim, I take ownership of my divine relationship. I do what is necessary to keep my house in order so that I am operating in alignment with the principle that is my birthright, that is the very makeup of my being. I have never seen love, but I know it by resonance. And I know when I am in alignment, or when I am out of alignment. And so I release all those thoughts, all that conditioned noise that moves me out of alignment with the truth of my being. I release it. I let it go. And in its place, I claim the perfection and the power and the alignment that is the truth of my being. And as I claim that, I live that. And so every interaction I have anywhere with anyone at any time, I act from love to love. I act from peace to peace. I allow infinite intelligence to inform my human brain. I allow the invisible to become visible through me. I allow myself to live in perfect alignment, knowing that perfect alignment eliminates the shadows within me. And as I become aware of where I am out of alignment, as the shadows of my life inform me of what is available to me, I celebrate the shadows within me. I celebrate how beautifully and accurately I am informed about what is mine to do, about where I am out of alignment, of how to move into alignment, of how to release, how to claim truth, and then to move my feet to be that. I allow myself to learn, to practice, to develop that faith, the belief in things not seen, but hoped for, until it becomes my way of being, my way of life. I'm grateful for the activity of law. It simply receives the impress of my beliefs and acts upon them, demonstrating in this physical life that I live what I am holding in my beliefs, empowering me to choose. And as I become aware, I choose love. I choose peace. I choose abundance. I choose life. Every magnificently, exquisitely different, diverse, magical expression of life. I see beyond behavior to the truth of being, and I call that forth by interacting in love with the love that is then. Refusing to join misalignment, I act in alignment. I am grateful. Grateful for every messy moment of this journey, knowing the necessity, the growth, the transformation, rendering the previous version of me unrecognizable. As I metamorphosize to being a perfect point of distribution of the divinity that I am. As I move through this physical plane, living spirit in physical form. No effort to transcend, but rather to be. To be the perfection, the perfect pattern. To simply be love, to be life, to be all that I am. And as I am, I partner with every expression of life to uplift, to heal the whole body of the infinite. And I celebrate, because I know it is already done. I release my word, knowing it is the word of the infinite. And by release, I mean I let it go. I live in the reality that it is already complete, that it was made complete before it was uttered in sound. That the activity of law is one of immediacy. That the completion is already present right now. And so I open to an awareness that sees it. I open to an experience that feels it. I open to a life that lives it. And I open to all of this by releasing everything that would block my experience of it, my awareness of it. I let go of any need to control anything and anyone. I surrender my whole self as a leaf in the current. I surrender, I let go. Ashe. Shalom. Aho. Amen. Amen. And so it is.